Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, because this is going to be a long one. Today, I am reviewing the Sony 18 to 105mm f4 G-Class lens. Let's get right on into that. First things first, let's talk about the build quality of this lens. Build quality of this lens compared to the kit lens that you get with the Sony a6000 that I'm using to record this video on right now is insane. The zoom on the a6000 kit lens, or a lot of the APS-C kit lens, is so much worse than this G-Class lens. This G-Class lens is so smooth for the zooming. The rubber feel around the zoom and the manual focus is so much better than the metal of the kit lens. The kit lens is okay for beginners, but if you use the kit lens and then upgrade to this lens, you're gonna feel such a big quality jump like I did. This lens is built to last, and it should last you until you break the glass. But even then, I haven't dropped this thing at all, but it does have scuffs and scratches from the owner before me, because I got this lens used off of eBay for over half the MSRP price. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal. But build quality is 10 times better than this kit lens. This kit lens is shaking around right now. Whenever I hold that lens, it feels like it built, and it's actually fitting in my hand. I have used this lens for portraits, landscapes, sunsets, skies, a lot of flowers, and videos. Because of that, I can confidently say the image quality of this lens is spectacular. I love this lens so much. I've only had it for 3 days, but I can tell you one thing, it is so much better than this kit lens. Now, let's talk about the zoom range of 18 to 105. This is where this lens truly shines. Like, this lens is absolutely crazy. Whether I'm capturing portraits, doing video work like this, or even doing sunsets, skies, waterfalls, for crying out loud. Like, it's great for anything you want to do. This lens, the fact that it goes from so wide of an angle to such a, such a tight shot is insane. And the fact that this lens is only $650 MSRP, and right now it's going for like $550 on Amazon, it is a steal. F4 Aperture, for me, was a little bit scary for doing video work like this, because you want the most amount of light to come in. But it's not that big of a deal as I thought it would be. This F4, for me personally, through all of the photography and videography that I do, has been great. It doesn't matter that it's F4. What matters is that it's a constant aperture through the 18 to 105. That's what matters. Having a constant aperture is going to be so much better than a low aperture, not consistent. So, as in this kit lens. This kit lens goes to 3.5, which is, a little bit lower than F4, but there is a big difference that you can see. But then it goes all the way up to 5.6. Having that not being able to do 50mm f3.5 is not good. But being able to do f4 from 18 to 105 is amazing. If you're into videography like I am, you'll appreciate the smoothness of the focus on this lens. The focus on this lens is so incredibly quiet. The motor that it uses is the quietest motor that I've ever heard, even though I can't even hear it. It is one of the quietest and best focusing lenses I've used to date. And I've used a $1,300 Nikon 24-70 f2.8 lens on my dad's D750. That is insane. A lens double the price is not as good as the focusing isn't as good as a $600 to $500 lens. Think about that when you're looking for this lens. Wrapping it up, the Sony 18 to 105mm f4 lens has become my go-to choice for all of my photography and videography needs. It's great for shots like this. It's great for B-roll shots. It's great for landscape, portraits, anything you can think of photography-wise or videography-wise is amazing. It'll get the job done. If you really need f2.8, which not everyone does, it's more of you want it. This is the lens for you. 5mm f4 G glass lens. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Remember, it's not just about the gear. The stories you create. That's all for this one. God bless.